Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out After the Collapse. This is a game that's coming to Steam's Early Access program on October 8th, 2018. It's important to stress that I am recording this prior to that, so everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. In fact, there isn't even a tutorial yet, so you guys are going to be learning along with me today because I just got my press key, and yeah, I want to see what the game can do. So under the settings menu, there's a general tab. You can choose between languages English and French, user interface scale, autosaves, show tips, graphics, screen resolution, anti-aliasing, borderless rendering. There's also full screen and windowed. VSync, enable shadows. Input, there's keybinds over here to the left, scroll speeds to the right. And lastly, sound. There's music, ambient volume, and sound volume. Okay, so it looks like custom game is the only thing that we can choose at this point in time. The first tab is map setup. There's city block, forest, roadside buildings, and empty map, which is a test mode. We'll stick with city block. Terrain type, there's arid, grasslands, and mixed. Map size, small, medium, large, gigantic. Vegetation, resources. I'm going to go ahead and bump that up just to see if we can see more content in the short time span of this video. You can disable bad weather, although it's grayed out at the moment. I can't seem to do it. Unlimited points. Get unlimited points to set up and equip your survivors. Creative mode. Disables achievements. Okay. So there is like a sandbox kind of mode if you do unlimited points. Difficulty. Okay, so there's standard, last stand, passive world, hectic, and you will die. Okay. Well, under standard, the game will throw a bit of everything at you at a slow pace. I think that's what we want. There's last stand. You have 15 days to prepare before using continuously attacked by hordes of undead. Okay, so this is... Okay, got it. Passive world, no bandits, no hostile encounters, no sickness. Peaceful, and a good way to familiarize yourself with the game. All right, well, we want to do standard just so we can see everything, but that might be a good way to learn the game since there's no tutorial yet. There's also hectic, which we're not going to do that. So standard it is. Survivors. Name your group. All right, well, just DGA is fine. Group size 8. It can go up to 12 or down to 2. But we'll stick with the defaults because I'm sure the developer knows more about the balance than I do. Basic weapons. Okay, so here it is. Used points, 1675 out of 2,000. We'll do basic weapons. Oh, I wonder if it's... And now it says 1675 out of 2,000. How do we... Oh, I wonder if inventory has something to do with it as well. Okay. So I guess basic weapons? And then inventory. Okay, so maybe you can add the stuff manually if you want to under inventory. Noob pack, food and resources. Well, that seems to be right. I'm wondering if everything to the right here is what we actually have. What if we want to add an AK-47? Add. Okay, so that's what this is over here. This right-hand side, I'm assuming, is what we have. How do we... Okay, right-click to remove it. Alright, so I guess my question is, like, it says basic weapons here. But, okay, wooden spear. Maybe that's the basic weapon. I don't know. Well, how about something simpler like a Glock or a bow? I think is a good idea. And we've got enough for. Actually, we've got 75 more points left. I guess that's all we can really do. Can we add more food? Armor. Oh, okay. There's weapon, armor, headgear, ammunition, medical, food, food ingredients, seeds, and basic resources. All right. If we go to ammo, I'm assuming we're going to want arrows for our bow that we just did. So why don't we do, say, 75 of those? There we go. Now we're at 2,000 out of 2,000. All right. So we have a bow and we have some arrows. All right, let's go ahead and start the game. Okay. So, interesting. Time controls on the very bottom middle. I'm going to go ahead and put this on to 0.25 speed. That's the slowest it seems to be able to go. Although spacebar seems to pause it. Okay, we'll pause it for right now. Bottom left-hand corner, let's go through the menus one at a time. Toggle alert mode. Civilians will seek shelter if any exists. Actually, let's go ahead and turn this down slightly. Did that do anything? Okay, so I had to go to my desktop audio mixer and turn the sound down that way just because it was too loud and the sound controls didn't seem to really work. Alright, so over here we've got alert mode, combat mode. Survivors with the military skill enabled will be under your direct control. Sort of like in RimWorld, I guess. Okay, we can build structures. Let's see, there's crafting, basic kitchen, forge, research station, crafting station. Well, what do we have already? That's what I'd like to know. What is that? Dummy? 0 out of 1,000? Doesn't make any sense. There's our storage here. So it's sort of like in Banished, where you start off with a bunch of people with some resources. I'm guessing that's what this is similar to. And I'm guessing this is where we can hole up. If we zoom out with the mouse wheel, this is, I guess, our camp. Possibly. Alright, well, let's try building something. See if it works. Crafting station. We'll just throw that here. Medical station. Put that back here. Is anyone going to do that? Guess not. Maybe we have to assign people. Oh, requirements, stone and wood. Maybe we don't start with any of that yet. Ah, zone builder. Add and remove specific rooms and zones. Okay. So there's bedroom, dining room, corpse disposal, fields, hospital, emergency shelter, trading area. Okay. Well, let's try a bedroom then. If we did something like that. And then dining room. Corpse disposal. Hopefully we won't need that anytime soon. Farming area. Let's try, say, this. Hospital. Trading area. We'll just put that over here, I guess. Well, something's happening. This guy's moving. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. I'm working. I'm going to position X83, Y31. Jobs. Ah, here we go. So it looks like, why don't we just enable everything? Enable, okay, we can't. I guess there are already set, so he can't do medical or science. So he's got everything else enabled though. Jobs and character sheet. So each person has different stats: strength, agility, endurance, perception, intelligence, social, ethics, moving speed, profession, mercenary, traits, dutiful, strong, and dumb. Okay. Moving on to the next button on the very bottom here. Repair damaged items. This one is raise existing structures. This one, cancel orders. This one is view storage information. So it looks like we've got wood and metal. Okay. What happened to our crafting table here? Now, it looks like someone's farming up here. Survivor's stats. I'm going to position... Okay, so they're just sort of walking. Danielle's the only one doing something. Factions. Okay, there's different factions. There's bandits, civilians, environmental threats, and survivors. Filters, power grid, depot, rooms, pathing, health, info, and combat. Alright, again, we want to craft stuff here. So... Oh, there's no stone in storage. That's the problem. Alright, so how do we get more resources? There's a rock. Can we tell people to mine? Rain collector. Furniture. Sandbags. A tutorial would have been helpful, I'm just saying. Maybe we can get rid of things, possibly, to get resources? Well, I guess we can try to raise. Try that one. Maybe we can get some materials from things that are broken. Give it a try. Doesn't look like we can extend the raise radius too far out. Well, looks like it's kind of working. Alright, let's slow down time again. Oh, add job. Okay, so if we click on the campfire, we can add a job to it. Cook a basic meal, burn wood into coal, boil dirty water. Alright, I don't think we want to do that yet. Did we get any resources for raising those items? Let's go ahead and raise these real quick. Oh, you don't have to click and hold. You just click. Okay, good to know. I think I'm just destroying these walls too, but whatever. Let's cancel that. Nope. It doesn't look like I'm actually gaining any resources by raising things. Well, it was worth a shot. Unless there's some sort of, like, quarry on the map. I mean, there's large rocks over here. I'm wondering if maybe we can have people come over here and possibly gather stone. The thing is, I don't see a jobs menu anywhere. I don't see... In RimWorld, you could assign, okay, I want this area, cut it down of forest, this area, cut it down of stone, or mine this iron deposit over here. I'm not seeing anything like that. I mean, there's zones. I mean, to me, this is what I would think it would be under. Okay, I believe I figured it out. So, just to quickly recap, I tried raising a bunch of different things on the map to see if they would harvest materials that way. Turns out, no. However, I was going through my buildable items, and under storage, there was a small storage area. If I clicked on that, it actually tells you, okay, you've got 117 in storage. So I put a bunch of these down, like so. I just put them down, they built it, and now I seem to have the tools that I need, or the materials, to craft things. So, let's put that over here. And, sure, we'll put a medical station. Can we rotate? Doesn't look like it. Let's throw that there. One of your survivors is getting depressed. In this state, They will refuse to perform work. Okay, that's nice. We are gonna die. I'm just gonna say that right now. Basic kitchen. Ideally, we'd want these to be in different rooms, but I really don't care right now. I'm just trying to learn how to play the game. Research, I guess we'll throw that there. It boggles my mind, really. I as much as I love early access games and the potential that they bring, offering me a game key for, you know, coverage is wonderful, but I just don't know how the developers of, you know, games like this expect me to cover the game without knowing how to play it. I can never figure that out. Okay, cement. Okay, so crafting station. It looks like we can add jobs at the crafting stations. Make crossbow bolts, make arrows, craft wooden spear. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything here that I would need right now, but we can craft arrows from here. This is the basic kitchen. Oh, traders are entering your settlement for the first time. To trade with them, wait for the vehicle to stop in your trading zone and click on it. Okay. They're weapon traders. Oh, that's a good sign. Nothing bad could possibly happen now. Alright, let's put some sleeping bags down. You guys can sleep with the storage too, it's fine. Okay. And when I get better at this game and learn how to play it, then, you know, we'll replay it, we'll redo this and make the place all nice and organized. But for right now, when you're just trying to figure something out, this'll do. Table? Sure. Defense. Sandbags. This game reminds me of a poor man's RimWorld. I mean, that's what it reminds me of. I'd hate to, you know... I don't want to say I'm diminishing the game by saying that. But... I don't know. It just... There's a lot of similarities here. Just... Some of the mechanics just aren't done as well. If that makes any sense. Like, the amount of options I have in RimWorld far outseed this. But again, I did say that this game is pre-early access, so it makes sense that this game doesn't have as much to offer as RimWorld, but that's what you're getting should you pick this up. I'm just saying. Now, I don't see a way to actually send people out to do things. Like, maybe go out into the wilderness and hunt, or... I don't see a way to get them to maybe go to town and go to buildings and maybe loot locations. I don't see any way of doing that yet. Maybe there's a way to do it. One of your survivors is getting hungry. Your initial supplies will only last a few days. Make sure you have farms up and running soon. Loot kitchens and restaurants for canned food. I'd love to! How do we loot? How do we loot? What do we do to loot? Maybe the raising that we did actually worked, but we couldn't see the results of that because we didn't have storage. Let's try raising again. We'll try raising everything and say here. And let's just raise all of this. And we'll raise all of this. I want to see if, I want to see if our resources go up. Like, it says basic wood 174. So let's see if that number goes up at all. And it looks like the game auto-saves. Alright, we're going to fast forward time. I want to see if this wood resource goes up now that I've raised more things. Assuming they want to work at all. We've got our farm over here. Hopefully that works. Do we have to maybe left click on this? Change seed. Potatoes. Okay, there we go. Close. Okay, we're now raising stuff. Wood is 177. Did that actually work? I don't think anyone wants to work at this point. I'm just saying. Oh, there we go. We're raising stuff over here. Yeah, I can't tell, honestly. Alright, now I'm guessing we have to research things at the research table. Let's try that. So there's carpentry, exploration, masonry, metallurgy. Unlock scavenging expedition. So there is the possibility of going out into the wilderness and finding stuff. Wow, look at this. A still. Okay, we need that if we're gonna make these people happy again. First the alcohol, then we go out and explore. Although, now that everyone's depressed, I don't think our playthrough is going to get much further than this. Yeah. Okay, so, like I said, pre-early access build. Stuff doesn't work right, tutorial doesn't work, but at least I got to show you some of it and what it's capable of doing. I will definitely revisit this at some point in the future once the game has been fleshed out a little more. Pardon the pun. Alright, if you guys want to see more in the future, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you